Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So that's got things underway. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And the counter is on. And it's Cruyff. Bale. Lahm. Bellingham. Back into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. To Thuram. Kubo. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nice ball, and he might be in here. And that is expertly dealt with. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He is through here. Cruyff. Well, they can break here. Stood up well to him there. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Bale. Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looks to clip it forward. He's found a way through. Can he put it away? A wonderful effort all by himself.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Cruyff. Neither side yet able to find the net. That has not gone well. And here's Bellingham. Kubo. He won't be happy with that one. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Swung over, big header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Schmeichel gets it away. Bellingham. Lahm. Lahm finds himself offside. Thuram. Kubo. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose in the...
Shapes to shoot! And he's straight offside. Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival. Mateus. Great ball if he can... It's Bale! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's Seedorf. Mateus. Half-time getting close now. Musiala. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Seedorf. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Maldini. Mateus looking to run onto it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bale. Mbappe, can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still.
Kubo.
Can he spark a counter here?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mateus. Lahm. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's tidy. That is good alertness. And it's Seedorf. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe! He scores! And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
Gol del Manchester United. Marcó en el minuto 58.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the shot!
La asistencia a este partido
And he's really put himself on the line here.
559 espectadores.
And it's been taken short. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, he's hit it long, but a good effort from distance. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get onto this? Bellingham. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And they win it back again. Nakata. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kubo. Forwards and with intent. Oh, easy pickings there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kubo gets into some space. Nicely aimed pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Manchester United have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now then, the ball's come loose. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham going full tilt down the left. And it's Bale. Nazarius with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So, time for
42.
changes on
El
both
dorsal
sides,
11.
actually.
El dorsal 10. El dorsal 19.
And that's been intercepted.
El dorsal
That's great
23.
positioning. So good from him.
And Messi!
El dorsal 13.
And that would have won it.
El dorsal
Messi has
17.
reacted in
El dorsal
utter
14.
shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
El dorsal 7. Sidor.
Cleared without hesitation. Played backwards here.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, what has happened here? He's got away. Messi. Scholes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's in a good... He's got the shot away! Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Skillfully cut out. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So it's away we go then. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that's fabulous. Ribery! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh no, this does not look good. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pinged towards the front line. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And he's there to clear it. Seedorf! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Kubo with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Neither of these... Kubo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, it just goes to show he asked an awful lot of himself.
He won't be happy with that one. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Lizarazu gets it away. Pull it. Kubo. Kubo puts his foot on the gas.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Kubo. And it's Ribery. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
McTominay. Batistuta. Messi. There's the hit! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Marcó en el minuto 27.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Rodri. And here's Batistuta. He's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Seedorf. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi chasing after it. Nazarius. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now that's well seen too. And now they can clear their lines. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's in space and looking for options. Cruyff.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Here's Cannavaro. Thuram. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Nice ball, and has a goal! Kubo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Messi.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Nazarius. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Great chance here from position A1. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
This possibly the last play of the half. Tries to get it clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Irwin. Lahm makes the interception. Ribery with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Messi pinches it off him. Can he latch on to this?
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And it's full. And he's had a hit! He would have been quick to recover this. Time and again they are repelled. Good spot, he's seen the run. Ribery. Batistuta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Played with speed from back to front.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ribery. Now then, the ball's come loose. McTominay! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
McTominay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's beautifully weighted. Bullet! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Batistuta was alert to the possibility. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Scholes. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 19 serán sustituidos por
Messi.
el dorsal 13.
Oh, now
Messi.
here's an interesting matchup.
El dorsal 9.
Rodri.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Nicked it back promptly. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Petit. Cruyff. Thuram looking to get on the end of this. And he skips past his man. Mbappe. Vieira can get it clear. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Keeper's got good distance on that. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Forlan. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Petit. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's got away. Into the box. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Messi. Gets his pass away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That'll be a throw. Seedorf. Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe! Well, they've got it again.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got on. It's Basho! It's him!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it, he chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to
Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Gerrard. And here's Basho. It's a great ball. Seedorf!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options, for movement. He's found a way through. Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar's cross. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Neymar. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Short changes him with that pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Gerrard. He's got away. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. A corner it is then. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
And it's Seedorf. Cannavaro cuts it out. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And he's got the... Ronaldinho! Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Thuram knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And that interception was most necessary. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Seedorf. still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's picked out the run. And that has left him in a heap. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Look at the... Now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thuram getting this one clear. Nazarius gets it away. Gerrard! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Gerrard usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cruyff. And here's Baggio.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Messi. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Brazil go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Ronaldinho. Oh, what a pass! Gerrard.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Corner number 3 coming up. Great hit! Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. And reclaimed it in a trice. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. What a save! Terrific reactions! Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And back to the keeper they go. Now it's Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. And the first half is done. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are back underway. Nicely weighted ball. Thuram. That is ended up in no man's land. Seedorf. Shevchenko. Roberto. And the finish! No mistake! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square and not... He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's Gerrard. Thuram. And he cuts out the supply.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Maldini clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position. But it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Almost an hour gone.
71.898 espectadores.
Nazarius made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessful. Roberto Baggio! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, played right into his path. Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easy...
And he'll shoot here! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Seedorf. Oh, he's onto this. Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff. Goalkeeper's ball. Shevchenko.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's played forward. And here's Cruyff. And here's Baggio. It's Baggio! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was very necessary.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18. Camisa
Roberto
11.
Carlos.
Neymar.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Well, that was asking just too much of him.
Camisa 7. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21. Camisa 14. Camisa 13.
That's a
camisa
fabulous
11,
ball.
Camisa 4.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Nazarius. That has been cut short. Bullet. It's Vigo. Van Nistelrooy. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Maldini makes the interception. That's a nicely measured pass. That is lovely. Messi.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ball is over the line. No, it's not getting there. Nicely aimed pass.
Teremos 3 minutos.
This is promising.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
But it's Thuram. Decent hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
He's had a hit! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That's that, the end. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Brazil leave it late, but in the end, it was great. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. As you can see, we've already started here.
Played back. Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. That is a great pick out. Maldini makes the interception. He's in plenty of space here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff! Just a whisker away. Pinches it off him. Cruyff. Long time, excellent interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Lizarazu going full tilt down the left. Lizarazu. And that's an errant pass. Messi. Kimmich. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Brazil just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's managed to get free. Pedri. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for options for movement. Just eases him off the ball. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Mbappe. Lizarazu. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Messi. And it's Cruyff. He won't be happy with that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, played right into his path. He's had a hit! Goal, Brazil! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Gol de Brasil. Marcó en el minuto 35. El
A
dorsal
1-0
14.
lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Shapes to shoot. Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's...
Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And it's Cruyff. Pull it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cruyff. And it's Hullet. Passing nice and neat. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Bellingham. Cruyff. And he's been shifted off it. That has been cut short. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Brazil take the lead. He's gone for goal! That has been knocked clear. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he can clear it away. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. That's good play. Hits one! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Cruyff.
Brazil are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
La asistencia
Could
de este
move up a
partido
gear here.
asciende a 97.559
So we've reached the hour mark. Pullet looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kubo. Cruyff. And the ball's come loose here.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
A nice sequence of passes this. Hakimi. Oh, not quite.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Cruyff, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, easy pickings there. Pullet. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe. Kimmich with the clearance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That looks a cracking ball. Can he put it away? And he's quick to get it clear again.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pullet. And here's Mbappe. Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe! Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 25. Serán
Ronaldinho.
sustituidos por el dorsal 6,
Neymar.
el dorsal 5, el dorsal 9.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Played through into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Thuram is there to clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Palmer. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, that pass isn't the best.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Messi. Palmer can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's there to retrieve it. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking for options for movement. He's going for goal! Oh, that's majestic!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's from Mario. Oh, easy pickings there. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Araujo. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got the shot away! Maldini. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Romario. And here's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Romario. And Romario! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Spezia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Spezia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Araujo gets across to intercept that. Neymar. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to comp. Real chance! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Davis, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passing nice and neat. Great hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Neymar. Vieira. Cruyff. Now it's Messi.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out again for a throw-in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi with the foul. Goalkeeper's ball. Here's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Brazil leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we are already promptly back underway. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Vieira. And it's Romario. Romario charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Romario. Oh, good spread. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a shade optimistic. Spezia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with 1 or 2. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Cruyff, Romario. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Seedorf. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's following up! It's a loose ball. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest.
Poland
A sporting event
against
which
Brazil.
has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Kimmich cuts out the pass. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Luis Suarez, is just about the perfect striker in the modern game. Probably best spearheading a front three, just so good moving away from and isolating defenders. And he's relentless, Peter, always in your face, always asking questions.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now it's Deco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Poland with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Poland given another corner. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short. Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
That looks a good ball through. Face to face with the keeper. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos, and it's Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham! It's wide, but only just.
Bellingham nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Stood up well to him there. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. That's a sharp pass. Neymar, well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. It's Luis Suarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
That is a brilliant interception. Corner number 4 coming up here. Pedri with the clearance. Brazil are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Bit too much weight on the pass. Deco. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Deco. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brazil, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi! Mighty close.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
30 minutes gone. And it's Neymar. Nice physical challenge. Well, played right into his path. Real chance! Iniesta. Over to the left. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, no, what has happened here? He's got away. Chooses to go. Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Well, there was to be no other outcome. So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number...
And Deco! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Deco has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That has been slung wide. He has found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. He gets big.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. And the first half is done. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Brazil, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Substitution for Poland.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Iniesta.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Deco. Coming on the field.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Gerard. Number 19.
Roberto Carlos.
Yankola.
Very nicely done.
Beckham.
Ball is over the line. Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, red, nice interception. Gerard. Roberto Carlos. Interesting ball. Neymar tries the cross. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
cuts out the supply. He won't be happy with that one. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Collar, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass is just off target. Costa Curta. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
No way through. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Pinches it off him.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Roberto Carlos. That's good play. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Kimmich. And it's Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
There they go, hunting again.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Mbappe. Collier. That is lovely. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brazil leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Ribery. That's a nicely measured pass. Messi. Collier. He can run onto that. Oh, great play! Hits one! That was superb goalkeeping!
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
Poland need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Kimmich. Very much into the last knockings. Messi.
Such good technique.
Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Costa Curta. And it's Gerrard. And that is as far as it goes. Brazil have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. That looks a decent ball. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go!
Brazil have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Quality ball. They played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mbappe!
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he latch on to this? Van Dijk. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a little off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, no joy this time. And it's been given away. And he's right. Hits one! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pedri. Rodri. Now it's Messi. He could be in here, and he's on his way. He's had a hit. They are rampant. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedri. Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
We expected better, and so did he. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Great hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he thumps it clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Brazil utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Mbappe, good stroke. Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Messi. Pedri. And that's another good win of the ball. Rodri. And it's Messi. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Messi. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gently done.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Messi. Mbappe. And that was very necessary. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice ball, and he's in here. Barcelona can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
A slightly better ball, and the shot! Pedri. Palmer. Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Shot a goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 14, camisa 11, camisa
Roberto
22,
Carlos,
camisa
Bastoni,
15.
just about up to 75
Fechando o
minutes.
campo para ver,
Shin to
camisa
shin,
21,
bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Neymar,
And he's picked out the run.
camisa 20, camisa
Oh, the ball's
13,
run loose here.
camisa 23.
Yamal.
Teremos
And the
uma
shot!
substituição.
This time, surely! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact.
Now the finish! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Maldini, acrobatic effort! No, that's just wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Iniesta, he's played him through, it's Neymar! And it's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them all.
Neymar! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Iniesta. And here's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine interception.
Teremos 3
Iniesta.
minutos de acréscimo.
On time, excellent interception. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's gone backward here. Nicely aimed pass. Might be danger here. Ribery. So that's it. It is all over. Brazil looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without
everybody,
a doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Jong powering forward here. No way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pass is just off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a sweet ball, that. De Jong. Adriano goes in for the header. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's played forward. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Zanetti. And it's Bale. It's a good spell of possession. Shapes to shoot! Bale! And want to be quick to recover this. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So we're still where we started right now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Messi. De Jong, a player who needs no introduction. True Bangkok United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good read. De Jong. That is a great ball. Real chance! Cruyff, distributed tidily. It's a throw-in. Played into space out wide. That's an errant pass. Cleared without complication. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale looks to get on the end of this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Shifted upfield. And it's Messi. De Jong. And the ball's... And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Adriano. Through Bangkok United, looking to pass their way through. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Mateus. Bale. And it's Messi. Zanetti. Half-time getting close now. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Bale! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Brazil really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way. So the first half brought no... It's Adriano! A real chance and a real let-off.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Adriano. Oh, good spread. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mateus. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Bale. Messi. And a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Jong. Oh, well played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Zanetti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Zanetti gets it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at the space here. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mateus. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Adriano! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Messi. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Neymar, and that is masterful defending. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Neymar. Mbappe! Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. True Bangkok United appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
He can run onto that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. Well, they've got it again. Messi. That's going to go a long way. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Jong now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mateus. And here's Messi. He's having a go. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi with the slide tackle there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Thuram. Adriano chasing after it. And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make...